Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Did I tell you about that?
And we are here in Talmberg, guys. After the last episode, we went ahead over here to save, and I don't think we've ever talked to the innkeeper here about any kind of tasks or jobs available to us. Remember, we're just doing the side quests now. We're not doing activities. So we'll go ahead and have a chat with him, and then if we don't find anything, I guess we'll head over here into the Fog of War and try and track down Timmy so he can tell us where the other bandits are hiding. Here we go.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
How are the Talmberg folk getting on? Is it peaceful here?
Do you even have to ask? You're that lad from Skalitz, ain't you? It is you, ain't it? Well, you ought to ask folk in Rovna how they're doing. Some of them come here for an ale now and again, and they don't look too happy. Yeah, and another thing. I heard from the stonemasons there's been some trouble at the quarry. Hope it doesn't drive them away. They spend a lot here. Thirsty work, you know. I just hope Sir Divish and his quarrymaster get it sorted out.
Interesting. And where would those quests be? Oh. Quest giver here, and he said Rovna. Have we explored? Have we discovered Rovna yet? Oh. Oh, it's next door to Skalitz. You know, we actually haven't been to Skalitz since we had to bury Henry's parents. I wonder how it's changed. Well, that's cool. Let's head into the castle, if we're allowed to, considering our little tryst with Lady Stephanie. See what's going on here, and then I guess we'll take the road over here to where Timmy is, and we may just travel up to Rovna and see what's shaking. Sounds
where you're going.
Sounds sensible. I'm sorry, I was looking at a map. It's like, don't be rude. Well, you can be rude. It's the Middle Ages. No one really cares, but still. Now we get to check and see if we're allowed in the castle. Don't know if Lady Stephanie's one of those people that kiss and tell, and hopefully not to her husband. Okay, the portcullis didn't slam on my head. That's a good sign. Now, who do we need to talk to here? Oh. Awkward. Oh, Lady Stephanie doesn't want to talk to me. My business is done. Don't tell me the quest giver is the husband. Yep. Please don't punch me. Hi.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now I'm more troubled by politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the building project. And now I find out it's because of the quality of the stone blocks, or so they say. I don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
Okay.
What do they say is wrong with the stone?
Supposedly there was an accident when one of the stone blocks broke loose, fell, and killed someone. But the quarrymaster swears by all the saints it isn't possible. He says he sends only the best stone, and I believe him. He's reliable and an experienced quarryman.
Could be sabotage. Or some murder.
Profiteering? What's the monastery trying to accomplish?
To lower the price. What else? We've already given them a fair price, and they still delay with payment. Or worse.
Worse? You mean they'll stop paying completely?
You could put it that way. They're looking for an excuse to back out of the contract and find another quarry where they'll be able to secure a more favorable deal.
And is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach. But I expect the Chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
He'll drown them in correspondence.
I could help with this.
Do you think this is a job for you? You aren't even in my service.
I do serve Sir Radzig. He knows he can rely on me when he needs me, and I've never let him down.
This is true. So do you want to go to Sasau and ask about the stone?
Sure, I kind of owe you, even if you don't realize it.
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name, so don't forget to remind them of it.
The House of God. Now, is that an activity or a side quest? House of God, side quest. Okay. I suddenly had a thought. What would happen if I... What was his name? Sir Divish, right? What would happen if we talked to Sir Divish wearing Stephanie's shirt? The one she gave us as a gift? Would that be a good idea? Or would that be like handing Weird Ed Edison his microwaved hamster in Maniac Mansion? I don't know. So we need to go to Sasau for that next quest, right? Yeah, we got some errands in the monastery for sure. In the meantime, though, we need to track down Timmy. So looks like the best way to go about this... Just ride west. Looked like there was a pathway or a drop-off or something. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, looks like there's a little rock path down here we can take. Well, allegedly. Come on, Pebbles. We'll head down. Let's try not to break a leg. There we go. And we'll just have to cross the stream. This looks like a good place. We have discovered a fish trap. Ah, come on, Pebbles. You can do it. I believe. Crap. Alright, I guess we're going this way. Until we find a place that we can actually have the horse go up. There we go. So in terms of the road, we'll just travel this way. Man, I have to say, Talmberg does look beautiful. Well defended, too, since it's up there on that hill. I think Ratai has it beaten in terms of defense, but there's definitely a reason why the humans haven't attacked that castle directly. Don't think it would work out well for them without significant losses that they probably can't afford to deal with right now. Well, with people like Sir Radzig on the case. Gotta keep our eyes open for any sneak attacks. Or random encounters, you guys know how that goes. And that is a abandoned building? Or something being built? Looks abandoned. We got some buildings up here. Is this a village? Let's see. You've discovered Merid. I think that's how it's pronounced. Merhojed? Oh, we got a fast travel point too. Outstanding. We've discovered the fast travel point. Is there an inn? because that would be awesome. Looks like we've got unexplored place, unexplored place. This may be another stables, where we could buy a horse if we felt so inclined. Horse trader. Yes, indeed. It's alright, Pebbles. We're not getting rid of you. Too much sentimental value. It's like Don Quixote with his old horse. And a grocer. Okay. Well, it's just a small little hamlet. More than anything else. Cool. And I guess Timmy's down this direction. Conciliation cross. Crosses everywhere. Well, hopefully we find Timmy and unspoiled. Let's go ahead and... What was that on the ground? What is this? Is that a cow pie? Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. It's a cow pie. I don't see any cows, though. Or an anthill. Well, there's someone. Is that the elusive Timmy?
Timmy! Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse huns. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
I'm not going to stab you or anything. I would have stabbed you were I one of them. Let's try and convince him this way.
Why would I be trying to catch you out? For Christ's sake, man. They crucified Limpy Lubosh and Uzhitz. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Shit. What will I do? Shit. I don't know where their camp is.
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
Quickly.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church! There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me.
Hmm.
Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill from the castle, there's a path there round some barns, I think. It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned.
Wow.
Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big beech tree. Or was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there After a while, you'll see a bridge. And it's right there. Easy as you please.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
But you won't tell nobody about Neuhoff, right? You promised. Oh no, bugger. I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
Well, report the location of the bandit camp to Sir Radzig.
No, don't worry. But in future, find some other way to make money. Like honest work?
Thanks. I'll try. On account of my sister, at least.
That girl at the windmill?
Hi, Merca. Did you talk to her? What did she say?
She told me you're as thick as a fence post and always getting dragged into some mischief.
Did she? Yeah. She's probably right.
Aw. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't do anything bad to Timmy there. Alright, so do we actually have a report the location of the bandit camp to Sir Radzig, who is hanging out nearby? Alright. I would... Well, actually, I'd bet that it would be like this camp right here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's up here north of Talmberg. Okay, well, that didn't end in a sword fight or anything, so I guess we should be lucky. Let's go ahead and let the boss know what's going on. And see what he's doing camped so close by. I also saw that mace that he had. So I knew there was probably a way for the fight to go bad and quickly. Hello? No one check me for contraband, please. And... oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Can we, like, sell things? Because that would be awesome. We've discovered the grindstone. Okay. What else is here? Archery range. All the martial qualities. And there's something north here. Another archery range. In case you're tired of the other archery range, there's always the archery range and the combat arena. All right, well, this is definitely the place to up our skills if we so wish. Guard. Frame rate. Oh. Must be the midday nap.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sorry to wake you. I've been to Ujits and the parish priest there is odd. Okay.
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
Nest of vipers. Can we chat more with him?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Sir, I've been to Ujits, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
Oh, we need to go talk to Hanish then.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
Do we? Oh.
I went to Ujit, where they told me I could find Lubosh, only someone had murdered him. It seems they're trying to cover their tracks and get rid of witnesses.
Indeed. The whole affair's becoming ever more suspicious. Have you any further clues?
I found out about another one of them, a crony of Limpy Lubosh's. They call him Riki, and he comes from Ledechko.
You're doing a good job, but you need to be careful. Have you found this Riki fellow?
Heh. Runt is behind it?
I'm afraid my news isn't good, sir.
I might have expected as much. Tell me the worst.
This Riki fellow was hiding out in the woods, and his former accomplices really did want to kill him, because he, Limpy Lubosh and others deserted them in Neuhof. It seems they wanted no part in the killing. Anyway, Riki told me they were hired by a bandit they call Runt. He's the one who stole your sword. Those murdering whoresons weren't after loot. They just wanted to do damage. And the worst thing is, they have an encampment in the area, and they're getting ready to make more trouble.
Sakra. Anything else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Okay, well, Radzig is going about his business. And we are fairly close to Rovna. Let's go ahead and fast travel. Hopefully we don't get stopped here. Zigzag. Okay, so what is actually here? Because we rode through this place in a hurry. We were kind of bleeding out, if memory serves. Looks like we still have some smoking ruins. And a building made out of brick, which is rare. And the quest is actually down south. We got some sort of farm. Hello?
I'm at your service tonight.
Everyone's crashed out in the middle of the day. It's siesta time.
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players. So when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. And it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough. I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
But I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
He is all about keeping that oath, isn't he?
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
I don't know about Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk, want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I could be the priest. I've done a sermon before.
I can always ask. But I've heard where the Skalitz priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
You might as well tell me who he is. What I heard about the Skalitz priest might just be rumours.
True. Well then, a few years ago there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales.
True.
Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
A man of the cloth. So we get a choice on which priest. Find Father Simon, talk to the family of Father Simon's housekeeper. Oh, that actually might not be the case. Okay, where's this farm? That is not nearby. Maybe we can track. Actually, I believe that we leveled up, didn't we? Manly Odor, Knight Rider, Wanderer, The Worst the Bed, yes. Renegade Brand, Released from Jail, Savage, Burger, Brute. This is like the more RPG style stuff. Let's see what we got down here. Actually, we've almost got everything unlocked. As long as you remain still, your tiredness and hunger will stay at the same level. Scout 3. Chances of evading are also increased by 30%. Local Hero. If your reputation is high in an area, you get +1 bonus to strength, speed, agility, and vitality. At the same time, your reputation falls much faster than usual, and the penalties for jail time last longer. Infamous with low reputation. Bandages are 50%. Scholar. Momentary reading level is increased by 3. Let's go for First Aid 3. Did we have First Aid 2? And everything? Yes, we do. And that apparently opens some more advanced options and dialogues connected with healing. Cool. Alright guys, well, I think we will end the episode here, and in the next one we'll try and track down the parents of Simon's lover and kind of figure out what's happening there. Because I don't think we're going to be hitting that bandit camp anytime soon. It is time to get back to the side quests. And maybe check out Skalitz along the way. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you like it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.